A very warm welcome to all the smart learners. Preparation for CLAT can get difficult if not given the right guidance, along with a good book. Our expert faculties at Smart Lessons have jotted down a list of books that will be helpful for you throughout your CLAT journey. Now let's have a look on all the important books for your CLAT examination. For elementary mathematics, Quantitative Aptitude for Competitive Examination by S. Chan Publication is a very good book. This book has been written by R.S. Agrawal and which covers the syllabus of almost all competitive exams. That means not only for CLAT, for other competitive examination, this book proves to be very useful. It also has chapter-wise exercise with huge problems, as well as you can also get a free ebook with this edition. The next important book is Fast Track Objective Arithmetic by Arihant Publication, which is written by Rajesh Verma. This book has plenty of shortcut techniques and it also has a huge collection of previous year questions of various competitive examinations. The third important book for elementary mathematics is Magical Book on Quicker Maths by BSC Publication and which is written by M. Tyra. It has a nice quicker approach to solve the mathematical problems and this book highlights some useful Vedic mathematics rules as well. This book covers chapter-wise explanation with traditional and shortcut methods. Now let's have a look on the list of important books for the logical reasoning section preparation. The first very good book is by S. Chan Publication, A Modern Approach to Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning by R.S. Agrawal. And this book covers both verbal and non-verbal reasoning chapters. A Modern Approach to Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning book is a very useful book for various competitive examinations, including MBA, Civil Services, CLAT, etc. You can also find a revised edition of this book. The second very good book for logical reasoning preparation is by Arihant Publication, A New Approach to Reasoning by B.S. Sijwali and Indu Sijwali. This book is also covering the syllabus of all competitive examinations and this has a high volume of chapter-wise solved questions and exercise problems. As well as this particular book for logical reasoning has included previous year questions of many competitive examinations as well. The third very good book is by BSC Publication, Analytical Reasoning, which has been written by M.K. Pandey. And in this book, you will find the chapters are separated logic-wise and rule-wise. And this book has a very good reviews and it has a high rating. And this book is also useful for your bank PO, CAT, GMAT, CLAT examination preparation. Now let's move ahead and see the list of important books for legal aptitude preparation. And the first book which I can recommend you is Legal Awareness and Legal Reasoning by A.P. Bharadwaj. And the publication of this book is Pearson. And this is a very well-known book for legal aptitude preparation. In this book, you will find a nice chapter-wise explanation of legal terms and legal principles. Also, this book is good enough to prepare you for many law entrance examination because it is covering all the required syllabus for LA section. Also, you will find the plenty of legal terminologies and their meanings as well. The next book which is recommended for CLAT preparation is ACE the CLAT Logical Reasoning by IMS Publication And this book has been especially designed for CLAT aspirants, for students who are preparing for CLAT, because it is covering all the legal aptitude related topics which has been asked in CLAT. So this book will be good enough for a CLAT aspirant if he or she can finish all the book, or if they can read all the books. And also you can also find the easy and concise chapter wise explanation in this book, and that also includes a lot of exercises which is really required when you are a CLAT aspirant. Now let's go forward and see the General English important and useful books list. So the first book which is recommended is Compulsory English by McGraw-Hill's publication, and which has been written by A.P. Bharadwaj. So Compulsory English book is a very popular book for all the competitive exams, especially the banking, SSC and law entrance examinations. And this book is covering all the grammatical concepts which has been asked in these competitive exams. And the best part of this book is that you will find a great stock of vocabulary. Okay, and next book is Descriptive Journal English, which is by Arihant publication, and it has been written by S.P. Bakshi. And this book also has a very good review and a good rating as well. And you will find the chapter wise detailed explanation with plenty of solved examples and lot of exercises that can help you to do the good preparation for your CLAT examination. Now, let's have a look on the important magazines, newspapers, and books for general knowledge and current affairs. So, the very first book I can recommend you is Quarterly Current Affairs, and which is the publication which is published by Disha Experts. Okay, and the next is the Pratyogita Darpan Panorama yearbook. So as you can see in this slide, you will find the yearbook of 2017 volume 1 and 2, but as you will move forward, you will get the yearbook of 2018, and which will be covering all the important events and all the important affairs which has been happening in internationally or nationally. And also next is the Current Affairs Made Easy Quarterly magazine, and which is also a very good book, and this book is very suitable for the basic competitive exams, and that definitely includes the CLAT, but also for UPSC civil services examination. And you can find the edition of these books, the quarterly edition of this magazine, in your nearest bookstore or anywhere in any bookstore. Okay, and the another good suggestion can be given to you, that you should consider reading the standard newspaper. You should daily read the newspapers, because these are the best source of the current affairs happening in India and outside India and around the world, across the world. So few good newspapers like Times of India, Deccan Chronicle, Indian Express, etc. can be a good source of GK and current affairs. And the next, the yearbook is Manorama yearbook, and everyone knows the name of Manorama, which is a very popular book for competitive exams. So for covering the GK section and current affairs section of CLAT exam, you can consider this book, and this can be proven the best book to prepare for GK section in competitive exams. So these are the most popular books, and these are the most general, usually used books are there, which has been used by most of the CLAT aspirants or most of the competitive exams aspirants. Other than that, we can also recommend you some other common books that you can also consider. The first one is The Pearson Guide to the CLAT by Harsh Gagrani, and which is by Pearson publication. The second book is CLAT and ALET Chapter-Wise Solved Papers by Gautam Puri, and which is by GK publication. The third one is 100 Shortcuts to Crack Quantitative Aptitude by CN Praga. And the fourth one is Quantitative Aptitude and Reasoning by Praveen RV. Okay, students. So, I feel that this web session on important books for CLAT can be very useful for you, because most of the students has been regularly asking us to provide a list of important books, how they can begin their preparation, and which books to be considered. So just go through this web session and find your book which can be useful for you, and begin your preparation. And from Smart Lessons, we wish you all the best for your CLAT and other competitive exams preparations. Have a great day, everyone.